And it's just a conversation between party people. I am with my diva friend here, and today we're talking photo booth. So just say hi and tell us your company name.
Hi, I'm Sunny Haas Seymour, and I'm the owner of Organized Chaos Divas, OCD for short.
We want to talk about party photography. So figure, if we're going to have this conversation, let's record it. So the history of party photography, for instance, it used to be Polaroids back in the 80s and some of the 90s, and it was fun. Somebody would put up your mom's sheet and take a Polaroid and hand it to you 5 minutes later, or they would take a bunch of pictures and put them on a table. And then digital came. It was like really cheesy, grainy, and it was on like an HP inkjet paper, and it was crap. And then late 90s, early 2000s, that's kind of when I got into it. We were doing dye sub. That is the paper that you get in those Kodak machines at the mall or at Walmart or at the pharmacy. So we'd shoot, print, slideshow on the big screen, and then came shoot, print, slideshow on the internet. Then it became photo booth. Somehow it was just, again, digital camera, a bunch of cool props like you. And then it went to cell phone style, which is where we are now. So it's easy. It's very fast, high quality. So typical cell phone is better than any camera you had in the early 2000s. And I think that's where you are. So let's talk about the 2025 version of photo booth using cell phones, remote controls, and easy to change out backdrops. So let's talk about that today.
Well, that's what it's all about. Really, it's about fun. It's not about the work. Let's just have a fun time. Let's party together. Let's get some memories made. And let's get your guests going home with something with their name on it and your name on it to get you some fresh advertising. The selfie pop-up photo booth is where it's at. And you get a hostess diva for the whole time. So you don't have to do anything but have some fun.
Right. So having the diva is probably the fun part. So at least you get, is it all females? Do you have any males that work for you? Just good looking women that show up and do your thing?
All divas, my friend. Okay. Sorry.
Any kind of uniform?
Always sparkly, always fun. Mama always said, don't let anybody dull your sparkle. So we always bring the sparkle with us.
Okay, let's talk logistics. So I want to book it. I know you have packages starting as low as $75. Let's talk about that economy package all the way up to your top tier. So what's included in that economy basic package that's $75?
So at $75, you're going to get a couple of hours, all of the props you need, our pop-up selfie photo booth along with the lighting, and we're going to take those photos for you. And the photos are extra. They are $5 a piece, but that's a wonderful little memory that they get to take home. Otherwise, they can just shoot everything to their social media or text it to their phones.
Now, are you printing on the spot?
We will print on the spot. You don't need electricity. You don't need Wi-Fi.
Oh, nice.
We bring it all.
Wow. Well, I want to talk about quality of prints. I mean, it's come a long way in the last 20-something years. And even in the last 5, they have the instant photo booths that work off the phone. So tell us what you have.
Well, that's exactly what we have. But we have a little bit better of an inkjet printer so that the clarity is going to come out. It takes about 5 seconds longer. But you know what? It's worth the wait.
Okay. And how big are these prints that you can get?
You're going to get a 4x6 print, and that size is pretty perfect rather than those teeny ones that you get from most photo.
Yeah, that's something you can actually frame. You're going to get upgraded from the refrigerator to framed and possibly on the mantle. So that's a good keepsake if you're on a date or if you're with your husband, wife.
And one nice thing, too, is we'll have a lot of ladies in the house, and they'll get together, and they'll each want one. And we have that ability to print everybody their own photo.
Okay, so if I need to do, I want a couple of prints. I heard that you are charging a couple of dollars for. How do I pay you? Is it cash only? Because most women are in their gorgeous dresses, the little teeny tiny purse. All they have is a Apple Pay.
Who has cash anymore? Sure, we'll take it, but we have Venmo.
Okay, so you could do Venmo. Any smart watch payments?
We have the Venmo and the Zelle right now.
Zelle, okay. So that's fun. So at least you can get electronic payments going. No need to carry extra cash or any kind of wallet. So digital wallet's fun. So let's say I have a typical 4-hour party. I do the 2-hour package. When are you showing up? Do I get to pick the time, or is it you're there before it or during it?
Just literally need 30 minutes for setup. That's all we need. And the breakdown, honestly, is about 20 minutes.
Nice. So how much space do we need to do this?
Just need about a 10 by 10 space.
Okay. So that, do I have to 10 by 10? I'll forget my parking space-ish. Yeah, about parking space and half of it. That's about right.
Yeah.
So 10 by 10. You recommend a corner of the room or somewhere separate room, hallway, if we're in a catering hall? Where would we do this?
So when we go to large events, they usually have a spot that's pretty well lit. And we like to be in that spot where your guests are entering because they really want to know that this party is going to be super fun. And we're going to be right there. We're going to catch them as they're walking in. We even can roll out the red carpet for some of your guests if that's what you're looking for. And they're going to come in and they're going to start that party correct. They're going to feel the fun and they're going to feel the good vibes.
Well, that's fun. Do you have the ability to either bring or recommend that we can get a step and repeat, meaning I want my logo and my sponsors and maybe some of my friends on that wall like they have at the award ceremonies?
That is something that we can actually talk about and go over. There's a whole bunch of add-ons. A lot of people will do an add-on. We'll do a roam for you. We'll canvas the whole party. We'll make sure we're taking pictures of all your guests having a great time, not just at the photo booth. And that's just an add-on. There's many other things you can do, but it does start at the $75.
That sounds really fun. So again, personal parties, any restriction on guest lists to make sure everyone gets one? Are you saying up to 60 guests or up to 100 guests? What is the max guest so everybody gets something?
Everybody who participates in it will get something. They will easily get their photos sent to their phone or their socials. It's free. That comes with your package. If they want the photo itself printed out, that's where the extra cost comes.
But there's no line. I was just wondering how many people, if there's gonna be like a long line to wait for a photo. Like, hey, dinner's served. Like I didn't get my photo yet. So do you have a number?
We'll stay before and we'll stay after. No problem.
Make sure everybody gets done. And usually, what does it take about not even 15 seconds for a quick shot?
Pretty much.
And then people move on about their day.
I would say more like about 30 seconds because people want a couple of retakes.
Okay, that sounds.
And we want to get it perfect.
And how far?
We are OCD. You know?
Yes, OCD. So I'm not a calm person. Actually, I'm calm confidence. When do I get my photos the next day when they're on the internet? When can I download them, or do I need my cell phone? You said you're texting them.
You get them immediately as you're walking away.
Oh, immediate. So that it could be live on social media saying, "Hey, I'm doing this. I just did it."
Yep.
And then go back for more.
Which is super great for restaurants because we're hashtagging the restaurant and the advertising is going right back to the restaurant from your customer.
Like if you ever go to Currents, it's currently at Currents. That was theirs. We thought that was the best hashtag ever.
It's funny.
So we need to have another Currents down here with their shrimp macaroni and cheese. So yeah, restaurants. So if you've been to a restaurant, I remember the ones in New Jersey, New York, there was always that roam photographer, and then it would be 35 millimeter. Sometimes it'd be Polaroid. So you have the opportunity to do a roam photography session like this during just like a normal Friday night romantic dinner?
Absolutely, 100%.
Because you'd work directly for the restaurant, so the restaurant could just run a tab and just pay you for whatever prints came out.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a lot of fun. So also private events. So any minimum requirement? What's the smallest event you'll take, or it doesn't matter?
10 people.
So 10. So we need a 10-person event. You can invite us. That'll be 8 more people you got to worry about, and up to no real maximum.
No real maximum. Obviously, the more people over 50, 60 people, the more hours that you have to be there. So you have to look at the different packages.
Oh, that's going to sound like a lot of fun. So what in your world, let's go 20 years, so in 2000 to 2025, what do you think has changed in the photo booth industry? I know video is now the next thing, and the ones that spin around, that's a lot of liability, and it's a lot of setup, and it's a lot of heartache when it doesn't work or you can't spin it. I've been to guests at parties where, hey, this is great, but then the guy can't get it to work, and they're not bringing 2 of them just in case, and then there's no party. So what have you seen?
I like the KISS idea, right? Keep it simple, stupid, right? We kiss it. We keep it super simple. We want to bring the fun with the people that are there. They just want a great picture and they want to take home a great memory. So that's why we're affordable and we keep it simple. They're going to get that photo. They're going to get the socials, and it's going to go to you if you use the Roam and we take pictures of your whole party. You'll have that before we leave that evening.
Oh, it sounds like so much fun. It's going to be good. So I'm just thinking, what else we have in the photo booth world? So the drone photography, now using phones, again, I highly recommend. I am in a professional user-generated content group. I'm in a professional content creator group, and the phones actually are better than some of these point-and-shoot professional cameras. You have, sorry, Apple people, but the Androids are better, especially the Galaxies.
And that's what we have.
It has all the SLR features built in. You don't need to add Beast Cam or a Black Magic app or any of these apps to make the Apple phone turn into what a Galaxy's had for the last 7 models. So yeah, we like the Galaxy. Now, okay, is this your?
We
you
probably
have a
just
business
lost all those
phone?
Apple people.
That's okay. We're gonna convert them over. I say I am bisexual. I have both. I have an Apple phone. I have an iPhone 15 and an S24. I have a MacBook and a PC. It's always good to have both. So what you have, are you using a business phone specifically for this? Do you have backup phones? How many phones do we bring out for this?
We have 2 phones. We have a business phone plus the backup phone. We've never gone down.
Okay. So if I guest want to use your background, is that going to be okay, or are they roped off from using that?
It's all good. They're welcome to use whatever we have. If they want to take it with their own phone, sky's the limit. We just want you to have fun.
Are you able to take any short videos, maybe a 10-second video on the phone?
Yeah,
and
we
send
are.
that on?
Sure.
Okay, so that sounds like another video upgrade package we can do. A lot of fun. Now, what are my background options? Are we building our own? Are you providing several that we can choose from?
We provide several. We did a reindeer event, and that was super fun at Christmas. I can't tell you about a new event that's coming up because it's a surprise, but I can tell you about one that's happening in April, which is a Derby Day on April 15th, and all the ladies will be lunching with their fabulous hats. And that'll be a great background. We're going to have roses, of course, in boats and horses and
mint
picket
juleps.
fence. Oh, all of it. And that's going to be a fun time.
Yes.
So yeah, we will dedicate whatever you're doing, and we will come up with all of the props and the backdrops.
That sounds fun. So I want to book this. How do we book it? And again, we're just talking, having a conversation, having fun. But I think you should book this and let's get some business out of it, because we're keeping local business open for business. So let's tell them. I'm going to put them on the bottom of the screen here too. So name of the business and then the social to get to you.
So we're Organized Chaos Divas, or OCD, and our phone number is 941-830-3777. Again, 941-830-3777. You can call us, you can text us, you can go on Facebook and messenger us, or just email us at ocdpersonalconcierge.com.
Okay, so I've been in the business a long time. I started digital photography in 1993, and again, the evolution of where it is now, it's so much better. Again, you have the best quality with the phone, which means you're getting it in minutes, and you don't have to wait a week to see photos. So that means I can be at the party, get my picture, start posting it, and make my friends jealous that I'm at a party and they're not.
And OCD is going to treat you like a VIP. So give me a call.
All right, thanks for watching.
Thank you.